Sit close, friend, and do not let your eyes wander into the shadows outside. India is a land of color and life, yes, but also of darkness older than memory. In the villages of Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan, the elders whisper of a creature born of rage and sorrow, a spirit of a woman wronged in life, twisted in death. They call her the Chudail. I first heard the tale from a woman named Kamala, whose small hut smelled of incense and smoke. Her eyes, dark and wide, followed me as she spoke. She walks at night, Kamala whispered. Long hair like black snakes, feet turned backward, face hidden, but her eyes see everything. If she chooses you, she will come and nothing will stop her. I laughed at first, thinking superstition, yet the unease in Kamala's voice, the tremor in her hands made me pause. That night, curiosity drew me outside. The village was silent, save for the distant cries of animals and the rustle of wind through dry leaves. Shadows stretched and twisted in the lantern light. I felt eyes upon me, though no one was there. From the darkness, I heard a soft, mournful wail, like the wind crying over the dead. I froze, and the air seemed to grow heavier, pressing against my chest. A figure appeared at the edge of the path. A woman, hair cascading over her face, moving in silence. Her feet, I realized with horror, were turned backward. The ground seemed to bend around her, shadows clinging to her form. I tried to speak, but my voice caught in my throat. The Chudail moved closer, and I could see her eyes now, glowing faintly red in the dim light. Rage and sorrow radiated from her, a hunger that was not for flesh alone but for fear itself. I stumbled backward, falling over a rock, and she paused, tilting her head, studying me as if weighing my soul. I ran blindly through the village, doors banging against their frames, dogs barking at nothing, villagers shouting warnings I barely heard. The Chudail's wail followed me, echoing in the night, a sound that lingered in my mind long after I reached the safety of a locked hut. That night I could not sleep. Every creak, every rustle, every distant wail made my heart hammer in terror. Over the next days, I learned the villagers' methods to ward her off. Circles of salt, protective charms, prayers whispered to gods old and forgotten. But they admitted that sometimes she did not heed these protections. Sometimes she merely waited, patient, watching, marking her prey until fear itself drew them into her grasp. I returned to the edge of the village one evening, foolishly, drawn by the need to see her truth. The path was fogged with dust and mist, shadows creeping along the walls of abandoned huts. The Chudail appeared again, silent, her hair swaying like black rivers in the moonlight. I froze, heart hammering, knowing that one wrong move could mean death, or worse, a life haunted by her relentless presence. She circled me closer and closer until I could smell her, the sharp tang of anger, the faint perfume of decay. I fell to my knees, trembling, whispering prayers I did not know, begging for mercy. For a moment she paused, and I thought perhaps I had survived. Then she vanished, leaving only the echo of her wail and the shadow of her gaze pressing against my mind. Even now, years later, I feel her presence when the night is silent. A wail carried on the wind, a shadow flitting past the corner of my eye, a sense of being watched. The Chudail waits for those who wander alone, those who ignore the warnings, those who let fear slip into carelessness. And I warn you, friend, if you hear a soft wail in the night and see a figure with hair like black snakes, do not follow it. Turn back, run, and pray she does not notice you.